Ladies and gentlemen, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Earlier on last week, Activision had their Q2 investors call event, which basically just goes over a handful of various things, including like their stats and their sales and whatnot from the start of the year. But they also talked a bit more about the future as well. And although most of what they said was more so on the ambiguous side in terms of like specific details, there were several mentions of future updates for Warzone and how multiple game-changing and major updates are on the horizon. And actually, Warzone's future could see a massive spike in popularity thanks to some of those things going on in the pipeline right now. So as we go through it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Let's go for 3,000 likes. And of course, if you're new here or if you haven't already subscribed, I am always covering everything going on in Call of Duty. So feel free to subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with the latest news, intel, and updates. Also, real quick, let's check out today's sponsor. Hey everyone, today's video is sponsored by the Call of Duty League. The biggest event of the 2021 season is now right around the corner, as Champs is taking place from August 19th to the 22nd at the Gallon Center in Los Angeles. Right now, tickets are available if you want to be there in person to see who is crowned the greatest Call of Duty team in the world. And for those watching at home, every single day the action is going to be more intense, and there's going to be a ton of free rewards up for grabs as well. Simply by linking your Call of Duty account to your YouTube account and tuning into the matches, you can earn a handful of various items, including double XP tokens, new stickers, calling cards, emblems, and best of all, for watching on Championship Sunday, you can even earn the CDL Champs 2021 XM4 blueprint, which is only going to be available for that day. Not to mention, we've got the top 8 teams now solidified, and let me tell you, there is nothing quite like Call of Duty on LAN with fans in attendance. As we saw in Major 5, literally anything can happen. There will be upsets, there will be new rivalries formed, and there will be a new champion team cemented in history. So to grab tickets and find out more about the Champs event, check out the link down in the description below. And once again, huge thank you to the CDL for sponsoring today's video. So like I said, while we didn't learn a lot of direct specifics from this investors call, we do learn some of what COD has planned for the future, and a lot of this revolves around Call of Duty 2021, and also the creation of a new studio that is likely going to have an impact in Warzone at some point in the future. But starting first with the 2021 information, during this call they reiterated that Sledgehammer is going to be releasing a new premium Call of Duty game this fall at some point in the fourth quarter. So likely that's going to be November for that release date. We should learn more about this in the coming weeks and months. And pretty much when they describe the current state of COD 2021, they sound optimistic about the title, as they always do. Honestly, nothing really new there. However, they do also mention that COD 2021 is going to be available for both next-gen and current-gen consoles, aka the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X and S, the PS4, the PS5, and then obviously it's going to be available on PC too, and there's going to be a deep integration within Warzone. They said specifically, in addition to launching a great seamless experience for both current and next-gen console players, we are focused on continuing to integrate Warzone and engaging our direct relationship with our player base through even deeper integrations between the premium and free experiences, and substantial innovation coming within Warzone itself. So there's sort of a few things to pick apart from this quote alone. Obviously, the Cold War integration to Warzone was not a smooth experience for players whatsoever. The weapons were incredibly broken, and it took literally months to finally get them fixed, where the attachments actually did what they were supposed to do, and the weapons in general were actually well balanced, right? But being that Sledgehammer and the whole Warzone team has had a whole lot longer to work on this integration, and being that it's now also their second time doing one, it should go a whole lot smoother this time around. As we've already talked about before, we have various leaks and rumors of this new Pacific Theater-based Warzone map that we could see alongside the launch of the game actually in Q4, so that would already bring this 2021 integration to a deeper level than the Cold War one, where we didn't see a quote-unquote new map for months with Verdansk 84. Even that's not all that new, right? We have a few new locations, but it's still Verdansk at the end of the day. But then also alongside that, considering we know the 2021 title weapons are also going to be added to Warzone, them saying it'll be a deeper integration than before, I feel like could also hint at other tie-ins with, maybe perks, equipment, and other aspects of the game as well. Then the ending of that quote says substantial innovation will be coming, and to me that just means we're going to see things that we haven't necessarily seen yet, i.e., that new map that we've just talked about, calling back to the whole Pacific Theater rumor, and ultimately and most ideally an anti-cheat. That's the end goal when it comes down to it. Now, during this call, it was also mentioned that COD 2021 is going to have a ton of post-launch content available throughout the year. Again, nothing really all that out of the ordinary, but they did say that content-wise, it's a really robust game at launch across all modes, and that the good news for them right now is that they've gotten further ahead on the live ops planning for supporting the community post-launch, and the community should also expect that support to be very, very significant. They also say they've learned a lot over the past couple of years, and that is all in our plans as they go forward. So that to me is that they're saying the new seasons that we're going to see post-launch are going to have more content than ever before, and in general, we should be seeing more frequent updates and streamlined integrations between the 21 title and Warzone 2. So again, I would say good news there. Then we get into what I think is one of the more interesting points that was made during the call, and that is what is going on with mobile in the Call of Duty universe and how it could potentially tie in with Warzone. Now, right away, for what it's worth, just straight up, they did not directly say that Warzone would be coming to mobile, but here's what they did say, and here's what we already know. In the last year, Activision has formed a brand new mobile-specific studio, and in the investors call, they mentioned that there is now a new unannounced Call of Duty title being developed specifically for mobile. Of course, though, they already have Call of Duty Mobile, which is the biggest Call of Duty game out there right now. Actually, that player base completely towers over all of the other Call of Duty titles, right? And it's also a massive money maker as well. So the first idea that comes to mind when you hear that there's a new Call of Duty mobile studio and there's also a new unannounced mobile game is that maybe they're making another Call of Duty mobile title. But from a business standpoint, that just wouldn't make sense right now. They have no reason to phase out Call of Duty Mobile as being that main mobile COD game. So that leaves two other options for what this unnamed or undisclosed game could be: a Warzone or a Battle Royale themed game, or in my opinion, the next best option or next best choice would be a zombies game, which, don't get me wrong, that would be really cool, but let's face it, this is a business move, and when it comes down to the dollar signs, Warzone is vastly more successful than zombies right now, and considering there's some other Battle Royale competitors already out there in the mobile scene right now, having a mobile version of the game could seriously help boost that player base and get those numbers back up and have, the ball rolling on more Warzone hype as we approach future integrations. Now, of course, the whole idea of mobile Warzone poses quite a few questions. Would it have all the features of the current game with Verdansk and Rebirth and any potential new future maps? Would it have the full-on loadout system with Cold War weapons and Modern Warfare weapons and all the attachments? And as we move forward, all the World War II weapons and all of those attachments? And then most importantly, would there be crossplay? Because let me tell you, my slide canceling, bunny hopping, shoulder peeking behind would have a mobile player dazed and confused very quickly and very easily, as any player who is semi-decent on console or PC would. There would be a ton of disadvantages to playing on mobile. There would be a ton of advantages as a console or even as a PC player to have mobile players in your lobby, but at the same time, it would also really help promote the game as a whole too. So you never know, it could happen, but regardless of what the whole crossplay outcome could be, the fact that we could be seeing Warzone on mobile would massively benefit the game in terms of its success and just overall interest, and that coinciding with what appears to be the biggest updates Warzone will see to date coming throughout the next integration in the whole year of COD 2021, it seems like Warzone's future could be game-altering, to say the least. So yeah, there you have it. With all of that being said, that is effectively everything we know currently about the future of Warzone and how some of these future integration updates might actually be completely game-changing, and how potentially a mobile update would also seriously change things up as well. That is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in COD, news, intel, updates, loadouts, tips, it's all right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I post a new video. Once again, huge shout out and huge thank you to the CDO for sponsoring today's video. Champs is going to be absolutely insane to watch. I'm so excited to see who actually is crowned victorious and who's named the best team in the 2021 Call of Duty League season. If you guys want to learn more, be sure to check out the link down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.